Hi everybody, Robbie Gravely here with Van Brannon and our good luck charm, Georgia. She's Anna tonight, Georgia Miller. Van, what a night. Jackets, we were down 14 points before the our first quarter was over with, and things did not look like it was going to go well tonight for the Jackets.
Didn't look good at all for the Jackets. Fountain Inn came in ready to play, looking for their first ever playoff win. Well-coached team, and they really took it to us there early on in the football game.
Yeah, the Jackets got a good drive together finally and got on the board with just a minute 43 in the first half. But you praise them for their work of the clock and a great 2-minute drill. They scored to go up 21-7 at halftime.
Very impressive 2-minute drill to go up 2 scores, and then we knew they were getting the football coming out. It looked bleak at that point for the Greer Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it did, but you know, the defense, man, what about the defense? I mean, the offense definitely had to put some points up, but the defense pitches not only stop Fountain Inn on their first drive of the night, but they pitch a shutout in the second half. A Nick Holmes 9-yard run, 5:16 to go in the third quarter, got Greer within a touchdown, had a couple of chances to perhaps tie the game up, finally did with 4:41 to play, got a potential game time touchdown, and then we missed the extra point.
Yeah, it was a nail biter back and forth, and then going back to that the touchdown. Remember, we had it fourth down about the 25 or 30, and Diggins makes a huge catch, goes up tall, brings it down to keep the drive alive, and then the Jackets punch it in, and then you feel like, oh, here we go, and then we bobble the snap on the point after, and we can't get it. But then once again, that Jacket defense steps up and gets us.
Yeah, and Greer had burned a couple of timeouts because they're trying to make sure they get the game tied up. So now all of a sudden, you don't have the ball, you're behind with only one timeout left. But that defense, 3 and out, forced a punt, and the Jackets take it down. Nick Holmes, 6-yard run to give him 200 on the night, gives the Jackets the lead with just 59 seconds to play.
Yeah, 3 touchdowns for Holmes there in the second half. None bigger than that last one. Again, on another fourth down. How many fourth downs were just nail biters here tonight? But the Jackets somehow came through with a big win. But Rob, you got to tip your hat to that Fountain Inn. Well-coached team. Sam Holliday, he's a gamer for sure, only a sophomore quarterback. He played a gutsy game, but the Jackets, just what a huge comeback for the Greer Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and you know, and the game wasn't over at that point. Our corner slips down there. They get the ball at the 10-yard line with 10 seconds to go, so the defense, after playing so well, they have to trot back out there, but they did it. They stopped them on 2 plays.
Yeah, it was never over until it was finally over. They finally rushed Holiday out of the pocket, and he tried to throw it away, but it hung in there just a little bit too long, and the clock went to all zeros, and there was a bunch of happy Yellow Jackets down here at Dooley Field.
Yeah, celebration. Sims and Carr, players of the game for the Jackets. Offensive line played so well in the second half, but a kid gets 200 yards and 3 touchdowns, including the go-ahead score. Nick Holmes, he's our offensive player of the game, and Quamaine Dodd, 9 tackles. He ran the guy down to keep him out of the end zone to keep the Jackets ahead. He's our defensive player.
Yeah, he was kind of the anchor there tonight. You know, had some other guys that made some big plays, but Dodd stood out just a little bit. But Holmes and the offensive line there in the second half really got the 3 touchdowns for Nick, and then the offensive line really paved the way.
Yeah, Coach Liefridge is over in the next room. His point guard made a great 4th down catch over here and got the toe down on the Greer sideline. So a lot of playmakers out there tonight for the Jackets. Greer goes to 7-4. Now they head out on the road, second round of the 4A playoffs to play the South Point Stallions.
Be a big test up there in Football City, USA. South Point with a big win tonight over Blue Ridge. A very athletic team, very well coached. So it'll be a big challenge. But get out there next week and support those Yellow Jackets. They deserve it for sure.
If you can't be there, we'll have it for you on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. So Jackets survive, advance. They get the 28-21 win. We hope you'll be there next week. If you're not, again, we'll have it for you. And
Go Jackets.